What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and today's video is going to be covering our KVK matchup, covering the teams involved, who's going to team up with who. There was literally last minute changes that happened like an hour ago that we're going to be showing you guys here today, and then I'm going to be covering a little bit of the stats that are going there. So anyways, in our KVK, we got TFS, NTS, EIS, WB, A2G, and SSG. So one of the things that I noticed here, at first the KVK has been absolutely crazy in terms of the Diplo, right? So at first it was like, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go into the details of all that, right? Ultimately, guys, the teams are TFS and WB versus NTS EIS versus A2G and versus SSG. So A2G and SSG decided to go on their own. At first, it was a 2v3, which was TFS and WB versus SSG. Versus NTS, EIS, and A2G. But then A2G had this to say. Let me show you guys. Okay, bring this up over here. Bink. Let's zoom in a little bit. So from A2G Vital at everyone. So today at literally almost an hour ago, hello Kings. After talking with A2G and taking a vote, we have decided to go solo as the 3-2v1 does not sit well with us. We do not put the fault of this KVK on any one kingdom or intend any drama or blame with our decision. Had a vote with the leaders and we decided we would rather lose solo than play the 3-2v1. Maybe if we are lucky, our choice will have other kings reconsider as well. Hopefully we can reach a fun KVK in the end. Thank you in advance for the understanding. Man, big shout out to A2G, bro. This is a big decision that they had to make. So they chose to protect their reputation instead of going with the 3v2, right? They're like, damn, this is not right, you know. Not going into the details of why SSG decided to go alone or whatever. That's not really for me to explain. Maybe we might do a video on it a little bit more in depth. Maybe. We'll see. But as of right now, big shout out to A2G for making this KVK a little bit more balanced now. I think it's going to be absolutely insane. Anyways, going into this, guys, let's look over some of the data, right? Big shout out to our data nerds, right? So as you can see here, we can do what is this, a select all. So here's a select all feature. I have a list of the top fighters, so let me go ahead and give them some recognition. So let's deselect all. I'm still like kind of messing with this. So for server 40, which is TFS, right? Our top 5 fighters, we got High Princess at a 47.92. For those of you guys that don't know, okay, for those of you guys that don't know, the AP system is based off a power to merit ratio, meaning you're not going to hold a 300 mil power at the same weight as a 100 mil power player, right? So their merit to power ratio is going to be different, right? So this is what I love about the individual merit AP. It kind of is like a pound for pound type fighter, right? Which is really cool. So for TFS, we got High Princess at 47.92, right? If we click on her name, you can see she got a total of 73 million merits at 153 power, right? We got Jason Gee over here. We're only going to go through the top 5, okay? So we got Jason Gee at 279 of his highest power, 105 million merits. We got SP, 186 highest power, 66 million merits. We got me, Yo, at 4th place here in TFS, 149 of my highest power for 50 million merits. And then number 5, we got the Doggo, 98 million power, 32 million merits. That's insane, bro. That's actually really, really good. So going back okay, so that's our top 5 there. And just individually for TFS, I think Alliance average merit AP is 15.97. Right, 15.97. NTS 9.14. Who do we got? EIS 16.83. Server 183. How did the list over here somewhere? Server 183 at 8.62. We have WB at 17.52, and then 363 at 17.10. So you can see there, pound for pound, at least with the data, WB has the highest AP there. But anyways, going over to server 49, which is NTS, going over their top fighters, we got Monstay at number 1. His highest power is 109, highest power. Total merits 31 million. Nice. Next we got Ploy Bell, 143 million power, 36 million merits. Right. So I kind of been studying this, right? Kind of looking through each alliance and seeing what their numbers look like who are their heavy hitters, who are the ones who are the ones that have a lot of total deads. Like 341k total deads is super low, right? Granted, each individual player's experience is different there for Grizzly. 150 million power, 27 million merits. Caitlyn. Oh, shout out to NTS, by the way. We just played them this morning. It was a really good match. They ended up winning by like 6k points, but it was a fun match. Anyways, Caitlyn, 131 million power, 28 million merits. Yorkin, shout out to the boy Yorkin, guy's crazy. 161 million power, 35 million merits. Okay. So that's it for them. So we got 176. This is EIS, guys. Look at Brian. 131 million power, 66 million merits. I actually took the time to go look at his stats. I'm like, what was homie doing? He was a mage main. So I definitely got to get with Brian and see what kind of troops he was running, because my boy was cooking. Okay, next we got Murda, 38.32 AP. So highest power, 123 million power, 47.3 million merits. Once again, big shout out to all you guys that make to this top 5. It's not an easy achievement to have, to being like the lead champions or the lead fighters in your group. So Walros, 164 million power, 62 million merits. Geiker, 107 million power, 35 million merits. Princess, another fellow. It's always good to see another fellow content creator getting after it. You know what I mean? So she's not just a content creator. She also fights really heavy, right? So 103 million power, 33 million merits, right? And she's pretty heavy mage as well. Okay, moving on to the next one. Server 183, right? Time putting 131 million power, 28 million merits. QLAS, 87 million power, a lot lower power, 18 million merits. Nice. That's what I like. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I love about the AP sheet, guys. It keeps track of what do you call it? Just like a pound for pound kind of ratio. So OKM, 82 million power, 17 million merits. DN, 69 million power, 14.5 million merits. Nice. And then Aetherion, 141 million power, 29 million merits. Nice. So they have some bigger players over here, 327. But he got 14 million merits, which is pretty low for a 327 million power player. I'm sure they're definitely gonna be putting this guy to work a lot more this season. That's for sure. Okay, moving on to 249, which is WB. Bro, let me tell you guys, if there's anyone in this server that I'm glad that we got next to, is definitely WB, because these guys are crazy, bro. They're absolutely insane. Some of their names are going to be a little hard to read, obviously, but 132 million power, 53 million merits, 2.2 million deads. You guys can see the deads there. This WB crew was taking on a lot of deads defending against us, so big shot. Defending and attacking, actually. Another Sam. There's a lot of Sams here. 125 million power, 50 million merits. We got Hetario, I think that's how you say, 83 million power, 32 million merits. This guy cooked, bro. What? That's an insane AP score. Another Sam, 94 million power, 36 million merits. Han, 90 million power, 32 million and then this one, I think this is top 6, 178 million power, 61 million merits, right? And then for our last one, 363, right? 363. which is, I believe this is SSG. You can see Saturo's there with the 1.2 billion power account. Yikes, bro. Anyways, we got Jestar here coming in with Jestar, 210 million power, 90 million merits, bro. This guy, ever since, I've never seen Jestar slack, bro. Definitely up there for one of the best fighters in the game to this date. Jestar, shout out Jestar. We got 07 here. 173 million power, 62 million merits. T1 the GOAT, 181 million power, 63 million merits. We got Opa, 125 million power, 43 million merits. Viet Fam, 122 million power, 41 million merits. So yeah, guys, so big shout out. I just wanted to take the time to recognize a lot of these players here. I feel like would be really good to just recognize some of the top fighters. Those are definitely fighters that we're going to be paying attention to for this entire fight. You can see some of the other stats over here from alliances, right? I know they have some shells here, but just looking at some of these up here, we got SSG in their main shell, right? They got 148 T5s, highest power 19.5 billion. They got a total of 3.3 billion merits last season. 232 million deads. Sheesh. WB, right? 166 T5, 19 billion, 3.3 billion merits, 231 million deads. We got EIL, 154 T5, 18.3 billion power, 3 billion merits, 179 million deads. And then we got us, TFS, 138 T5, 17 billion power now. We're definitely a little bit more than that once we're fully healed, but 2.7 billion merits, which is insane considering the number of troops that we had. And even then we still took 212 million deads there. We got NTS now at 178 T5 troops, 21.2 billion. They're definitely the biggest in the KVK. 1.9 million merits. I think their KVK was like a little lackluster, I believe. I think they just rolled them, so they're a little bit lower on the merits there, but doesn't reflect like how they are as a team. 169 million deaths. A2G, 167 T5, 18.3 billion highest power, 1.5 billion total merits with 173 deaths. And then the other ones are just like other shells, just like smaller shells within their kingdom. So you can see here in the Alliance Merit AP, so WB is at the highest, guys. They're sitting at a 17.2. You can see here they're sitting at a 17.5 on their Alliance Merit AP. You can kind of see like their split, power split down here. Right, you can see how many. I know a lot of you guys are interested in getting this data, which I don't blame you guys. It's a really cool sheet. Where the next video I'm gonna be doing is gonna be on BDO Echoes KVK, so don't worry, I'll be shouting you guys out as well. So WB at a 17.52. Alliance AP, SSG 17.1, EIL 16.83, then us at 15.97, NTS 9.14, ATG 8.62. So you can kind of get a glimpse of, you know, who's carrying their weight. As far as the entire KVK, we got Saturo at the 1.2 billion power, Extinct 428 mil, Beastie 380, Julium 360, Sam 360, Maxim 344. So yeah, we're gonna need Jason to whale up a little bit more, guys, so he can get more inf out there. Dude, Jason's lost so many dead troops the past. Dude, my man would be like second place in power, but luckily our new recruits are definitely gonna help us out with that. But yeah, guys, that's a lot of the number stuff out of the way for you guys. As far as the KVK goes, man, I'm really excited. I'm especially excited to work with WB. These guys are straight animals. I think that whenever I had the stream kind of going over like who is in our KVK block, there's a lot of people that weren't giving respect to WB, but they're gonna find out this season why I think WB is definitely one of the top fighting alliances in the game. It's gonna be a very competitive season. Last season, by the time Dragon Zone ended, I think I was in the top 18 for merits. We'll see this season how we do, guys. We'll see this season how we do. As far as the merits goes, it's gonna really depend on how much mana I'm willing to spend and what the budget I have available. But as of right now, that's the matchup, guys. Once again, I'll repeat the matchup: TFS WB working together, NTS EIS working together, SSG and A2G rolling solo. It's going to be very interesting to see how the map goes down, and I can't wait to get it started, man. I can't wait to get it started. Let me know your guys' predictions in the comments section below. Which team do you guys think is going to win? TFS WB or EIS and NTS? It's definitely going to be a very fun, very competitive KVK, and I look forward to it, man. Once again, big shout out to those of you guys that made it for the top 5 fighters in your alliance. It's not easy to do that, so big shout out once again. If you guys enjoyed this video, I love sharing, I love doing the number stuff with you guys whenever I get it available. Big shout out to Felongun from TFS and Jason for getting this data together for us. If you guys are interested, I know as soon as this video goes out, you guys are gonna be like, bro, we need that, we need those kind of sheets over here, man. Right? People want to see, you can see Saturo's stats right there, 13 million deads, right? He's an SSG, right? Total. Oh, wow. I just realized there was like the total kills. Like, who are the biggest killers over here? Look at that. Hey, at least I made it up here. I'm kind of blocking it. Let me show you guys that. Right? It shows you the total kill. So Saturo at 2.2 billion. Right? Bad Dog 1.6. What am I? Hey, look at that. I think I'm at least in the top 25. Units killed. Nice. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed that freaking video. If you guys enjoyed the little data, let me know. And if you did enjoy it, guys, drop a like on the video. It definitely helps us out a ton. Okay, helps us out a ton. If you enjoyed the content and don't want to miss out on this upcoming KVK, hit that sub button, turn on the bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, guys. Until next time, it's your boy Guns, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Take it easy.